trailers along the road where you would pull up right next to your room. Carport style. 1936 to 2006. 2006 it closed. Sold to a developer who was going to tear it down. City said, no way, buddy. We don't do that here. City buys it from the developer, and then they fenced it in and boarded it up to save it. 2006. Here it is. The wooden logs coming to the buildings are called vigas. The carports, look back at it, you can see them next to the rooms. Pueblo style. Featured in a travel book called 1,000 Places to See Before You Die, the El Vado Motel. Now, today, the motel, along with this restaurant and this old barber shop, are now all one project. And breaking ground in 2016, 10 years since the motel closed, it sat there, 10 years, breaking ground next year, we're going to have a new El Vado Motel with a tap room, an amphitheater, and a marketplace. So we'll live again, not torn down. Alright? Perfect example of how in Albuquerque we're saving them. Alright? Final stretch right around the corner. Where does the money come from? The revitalization? So that's going to be done by private developers. The old high school was done by private developers. Yeah, the railroad hospital, private developers. So they will just sit and wait it out. Now sometimes you're going to sit and wait it out and the building's going to be so old it's going to just be no longer salvageable. That's happened as well. But for the most part, we've got enough people around here that are aggressive enough to try to take on those, and they've always turned out positive. There hasn't been any renovation that I can recall that didn't work. Alright folks, hotel's just around the corner. Before we get there, I got a couple final questions. Do you have any questions of me before I go to these final questions? Oh, where's the big cinnamon roll shop? You've heard of that place, huh? You did. It's called the Frontier. It's right across from the university. So Central Avenue, this is it. So if you guys get back in your car from the hotel, you just go up Central Avenue, and you just go all the way up Central Avenue about 10 minutes, and on your right, you'll see the Frontier. Big yellow roof. We drove right past it. Cinnamon rolls. Larger than your head. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. Man versus food. They are big. They are hearty. If you're going to eat one of those, you probably won't have dinner. Okay? Not too smart here. No inkling to move. Rules aren't made for me. I do what I want, right? Alright, there you go. Alright, folks. So, here's a question. Does anybody want to raise their hand and spell Albuquerque? You got it? Alright, what is your name? Chris is going to spell Albuquerque. If she gets it right, we're going to give her a special prize. Alright, here you go. You nailed it, everyone. Give it up. Give it up. Alright. Now, Chris, the original spelling had the extra R. The extra R disappeared in 1880, the year of the railroad. According to the legend, a guy working for the railroad was painting the signposts for the railroad depot, left off the extra R. Albuquerque became Albuquerque. Alright, Chris. Let's see what I can do for you. Going into the good bag. Alright, Chris, let me give you some options. Do you want a cool, like, Albuquerque magnet? You want a little, cool, like, let's see. I've got these New Mexico Biscuitennial coin magnets. Let's see what else I got in here. I've got some pretty cool, like,